For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Transformers news video. So, not a whole lot has been going on, unfortunately, as far as, well, exciting things go. I mean, we did get a couple of TF5 crash outs. Bro has had his soul destroyed with the Bruticus reveal. So I'm gonna start off with MPM SIDESWIPE. So, I mean, this was last week, you know, we saw him get revealed because I think about a month ago now, we saw the 3D renders, or not the 3D renders, like, I don't know, man, it's like a hologram thing. You know, it's like in the G1 movie when Megatron gets turned into Galvatron, it looks like that. I mean, the display looks pretty freaking cool, but to be honest with you, just from this image, obviously it's not super high quality, I mean, that will come in like a couple seconds, but if I look at this right now and you didn't tell me this was MPM, I would honestly say it's just the Studio Series. But fortunately, we do have some higher quality images. So, here's SIDESWIPE. And, yeah, he looks like SIDESWIPE, alright. I'm loving the look of the legs. I think that the legs look awesome. I don't know what it is, but they look like they're going to be really fun to transform. But yeah, of course, there is a glaring issue that people have with this figure. I don't particularly mind it. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, apart from that one issue that I will get to, another issue that people have is the head being too small. And, you know, I can sort of understand that, you know, maybe make it, like, not too much bigger, but, you know, if you just make the head just a little bit bigger, just a little bit. I think it only looks small because it's it's in between the tail lights of the vehicle. So it looks really freaking tiny. Don't ever take this bit out of context, please. I also just realized that those things at the bottom, those effects, probably, I thought they were just for display. I think the figure will probably actually come with these because the Masterpiece figures do come with effects pieces now. I'm pretty sure, like Bone Crusher came with them. I don't know if Brawl did. He might have. Because Brawl came out after Bone Crusher. I'm sure they would have added effects pieces. But yeah, I mean, looking at this region, I assume that they are going to do the Studio Series thing of just implementing the swords into the vehicle mode. I assume. I mean, that's the only assumption that I can, think of. And you can see the hands, of course, fully articulated. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And the freaking guns. It looks like the guns do store on the backpack. Oh no, they tap in the legs. They tap into the legs because they're both tabbed in, and you can position them. So that's pretty cool. You know, you can blast people from your hips. Great. It does look like he's gonna have light piping, so that is quite cool. But yeah, overall, it does look very, very similar to the Studio Series one. But I mean, that's not a knock on this figure, at least, appearance-wise from the front, because the Studio Series figure is damn good. You know, I really, really, really like the Studio Series SIDESWIPE. I have the original one, the Dark of the Moon version, and I love it. So yeah, now we take a look at the back, and this is where people's problem you lied. They are not happy whatsoever with the backpack. Now, obviously, I don't really know what the backpack of the the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen SIDESWIPE looks like, because of course the vehicles are different. The one in Revenge of the Fallen has the roof, and the one in Dark of the Moon is a convertible. So of course this figure is gonna have the problem of dealing with a roof, but I refuse to believe that on a Masterpiece movie budget, this is the best you could do. I honestly would love to know why, for their MPM figures, why Hasbro doesn't just take a page out of the Unique Toys book just do the inside out transformation of where you just have pieces basically just flip around and tab into each other so that, you can have a cleaner robot. And I'm going to be honest with you, the doors obviously are accurate. You can't really change the doors. Even the top bit, of the front bumper, I don't really care about. But it's that panel at the bottom. Yes, you. That is horrific looking. Also, I just realized, I think these are paper cutouts. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I don't like that panel. And one thing that actually contradicts what I said earlier, the swords, I don't believe become a part of the door, because I know that his swords are not on his arms right now. But look at the doors. Those do not look like doors that will be able to separate into a sword. So yeah, I mean that's interesting. I actually have a question for you guys. Do you prefer when the figures have the weapons stored in the vehicle? Well, it's under the vehicle, really. Under the vehicle. Or do you prefer it when it becomes a part of the alt mode? Because there's like two sides to it, You can either, you can see it in a positive way of, oh yes, I don't have to worry about storing the accessories in a stupid looking way or something like that. Or it's a downside, because if you lose the accessories, then you can't transform the figure properly. But yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Apart from the backpack, I don't really know how much more they could have improved upon the Studio Series version for a Masterpiece figure. The Studio Series Sideswipe is really, really good. I know I'm just glazing it through this whole video, but it is damn good. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think of Masterpiece movie Sideswipe, and what would you have done to improve it? And also, who would you like them to tackle next? Moving on from the movies to the TV side of things, a side of Transformers I usually don't care about tackling, but given that it is obviously the best thing to ever come out of Transformers, we gotta talk some Transformers Prime, and here we go. APC Toys, Skyquake. Ladies and gentlemen, what the frick? This is awesome! Obviously, Skyquake is a very interesting character because he was only in one episode, but then he was reanimated by the Dark Energon. So really, he was in like, what, 2 episodes? He's in it enough that you remember him, and I don't think many people will forget Skyquake, but that is probably purely because of Dreadwing, and we will be talking about him later. But here it is, APC finally doing their version of Skyquake. I keep wanting to say Sideways, I don't know why. I mean, just look at this guy. Obviously, yes, I know it is, technically a knockoff, but who cares? Love the head sculpt. It is perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Love the cockpit. The shoulder pads are gorgeous, and honestly, it just looks so clean. It really, really does. You can, of course, see some weapons stored on the side there. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Even though I do remember Skyquake, I do not remember what weapon he used. I don't think it was the swords. The sword seems like a Dreadwing kind of thing. But it's just beautiful. It is just beautiful. Now, I have a question. So, of course, yes, this is APC Toys Skyquake, but it is also the reveal of the APC Toys Dreadwing. I mean, that makes sense, right? You're not going to make Skyquake and then not make Dreadwing. It's literally the same model. You just got to change the colors. But what my question is that head sculpt, will it actually be a swappable face? Because we have seen 2 head sculpts so far. There's this one where he's like absolutely pissed. And then there's this one where it looks like he's about to do something dirty to you. I'm kind of hoping that they both come with these alternate faces because, again, you won't even... Actually, here, you won't even have to change the color. Their faces are exactly the same. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I really, really hope that you get swappable faces because that would be so, so cool. Because, I don't know. I don't really remember any of them smiling. I don't remember. I don't remember that. But obviously here we have all of the awesome stuff. There's the jet mode. Freaking flawless. I say that from the top, obviously. I don't remember how it looked in the show, but it doesn't actually matter because we can't see the bottom to compare it to anyway. But yeah, here we have all of the accessories. So, yeah. We do have Dreadwing's blade. You know, you saw in the one picture that he will be coming with 2 of those. We have Dreadwing's giant, like, splazer blaster, you know, like the plasma cannon thing. And then a freaking, like, Gatling gun. Maybe that was Sideswipe. Oh my god. Maybe that was Skyquake's weapon. Fucking hell. But yeah, that is basically like a 2-in-1 figure, you know. I'm really, really excited to see this figure, both as Skyquake and Dreadwing, but realistically, we want Dreadwing. You know, R.I.P. Tony Todd, you absolute legend. But the Dreadwing was just such a good character. So yeah, let me know what you think of the APC Toys Dreadwing and Skyquake. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all of the news that we have today. Definitely interesting, and I'm hoping that we get some more news, you know, in upcoming, you know, days. Just anything would be exciting. But yeah, I really would like to know your guys' thoughts on what we have discussed here today, especially that Sideswipe backpack. I said the right name this time. Just anything and everything, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.